You ain't bargaining at T-Mobile when you go buy these Apple 11s and all of this. You're not doing no bargain. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people get it messed up at.
Apple 11s. I said Apple 11s. You made it sound like
yeah.
sneakers.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Apple 11s. Yeah, you made it sound like a real live sneaker. Them Apple 11s and Apple. We want to check for that. Y'all heard it here first.
Man.
You heard him. Apple 11s. So 11s, that's our Intune came up with that.
Apple 12.
Courtesy of Sites Complete Preacher.
And then y'all about to go pay $1,300 for that. But little do they know, I don't even cut you off. I'm in my little point. It's a young black man I read about earlier this year, and no one's probably ever heard of him. He's about 23 years old. He owns one of the biggest mobile phone companies in the world. Mm-hmm. He made over $25 million his first year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you won't hear about him unless that's what you into and you searching and you looking for stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's probably I don't even know if it's in America. But at the end of the day, just for one of us to have something that big, that's a good look.
Well, them Apple 11s, go cop them right now.
Apple 12s
so we can get our cut and we can be like him. And congratulations to that young man for achieving that, because that's what we need more of and support. But I wanted to apologize to my YouTube subscribers and the viewers. I dropped the laptop so I could grab these wonderful masks to show you.
Yeah, a little handicap.
Yeah, just a little. Made by Sharonda Henry. So
shout out Sharonda.
Right. And speaking of that, so I dropped the laptop and it shut us down. But we're back. So this is episode 9, and we're definitely live for you. Episode 9. Come up, got lost in the sauce. We got to find them and upload them to YouTube.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, but it definitely is.
Appreciate everybody who's been watching. You know what I'm saying?
One of our team mates, Sharonda Henry's away this week for unfortunate death in her family. So our prayers and condolences go out to her.
Prayers definitely go out to you, Sharonda.
She traveled to Alabama, I believe, Wednesday, and she won't be back until next week.
Keep family right.
So,
you know what I mean?
Yes. So we're with you. Our prayers and our hearts are with you, Sharonda. I hope everything works out for you guys, and you never give a person a timetable to heal, but I definitely hope you get through it, and you can get back to what you're doing. But just keep those memories, because those are more important, the happy memories.
Yeah, you never lie.
And safe travels back. We love you, most definitely. Tamara Paul, who's definitely she was out with her family member. Her father had passed unexpectedly, so she had to deal with that. Then she had to come back, and a friend of hers had a stroke. So she's, I pray that everybody stays safe and healthy.
Back stuff will get you.
But we're here for you no matter what. And then we have the person who made these wonderful shirts, Lakeisha Gunn, who
appreciate you, Lakeisha.
She had to take her son to a football game this weekend. She had overwhelmed by work. She just, she takes care of her grandma, my father. She does so much. And, then we expected her to come up with that wonderful flyer and these great shirts. So we appreciate you. And
very grateful.
Yeah, we definitely love and care for all of you guys going through what you're going through. But just know we have you. Intune Radio family and podcast family have you. Woo. Now, I wanted to tell the story before I let my laptop down, but I was in Walmart, like I stated, getting Kira what Kira wants. So I ran to a Caucasian guy, and he had on a Georgia Bulldog jersey right after the Bama game, after we kicked their butt. Roll Tide. Georgia ain't gonna never beat us. They have never beat us. They're not going to beat us. Don't give me no Herschel Walker days, because y'all haven't won anything the last 10 years, so that don't count. Y'all never beat us. They ain't about that life. I did win $20. My neighbor James, I appreciate you, bro.
A come up is a come up.
And he made sure. I went on Facebook, I posted a picture of some Hennessy, a Corona, and I think I was just sitting there.
Oh, yeah, he had all the miniature bottles.
No, big bottle. Don't play with me. But he invited me over to have that drink. That was his bottle.
Yeah,
so,
that's what's up,
and he gave me my $20 for Roll Tide for rolling over Georgia Bulldogs. So, and back to the story. So the Caucasian guy had on the Georgia jersey. And, he came up and I said, Roll Tide. So he was like, hey, yeah, you know what? And to make a long story short, we stayed in the aisle for about 15 minutes talking about football.
Let's do it.
He had a brother, two brothers. One brother went to Georgia, two brothers went to Bama. You know, so the whole time,
divided.
right? He was divided, but he said they had some good times. He said his nephew walked in the house and had on the Bama gear after they lost, so that was cool. But you know what got me? Here's the part. I looked up and I seen a Trump hat that said he supported Trump.
Oh, he was wearing the Trump hat.
He was wearing it.
Okay.
It wasn't like, because, you know, he was short, so I'm kind of looking down at him, but I'm looking into his face.
Right. Yeah.
So when I looked up at it and I seen it, and I said, wow. So I said, let me end this conversation. I didn't tell him that, but in my mind, I was like, let me end this conversation. So as I ended the conversation, he reached out and gave me a dab. So I walked away. Now, here's my point. I walked away and I thought to myself, I don't care what he's supporting. His political views did not get in the conversation of a nice conversation, a respectful conversation. And not only that, he actually touched me.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, you know, that's what we got to separate. You can't be mad because somebody supports Trump. Well,
I mean, but that's a personal opinion.
That's what we do here.
Yeah,
that's your personal opinion.
That's your personal opinion. That's what you choose to rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like I even had a discussion the other day that kind of started to escalate with an older lady, and she was talking about voting, and I'm like, me personally, I haven't really been watching.
Right.
So I'm not really sure if I'm going to vote this year, because what if I vote for somebody that may be worse?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to do something because people saying go do it, go vote, but you don't even know what you're voting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People sitting down watching the debate, but have they been following up to the debate? You know what I'm saying? Have they done the homework and research on these people that are running? Instead of just, all right, you see a commercial, Joe Biden, blah, 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 blah.
But you know what's funny? I don't care for neither one of them.
Right. So
I don't care for Biden either. And somebody I seen on TikTok, I think it was, they made a very valid point. He said, I think he said the last 2021 elections, there's been maybe 11 or 10. I don't know which one he said, but one of them had 11, one of them had 10. He said, when Black people vote Democrat, they're helping the Democrats win, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if Black people do not vote Democrats and don't vote Republicans, right, which is usually the case, they still win. So the Democrat needs the Black vote to win.
Yeah.
And a white guy said this. And I'm sitting here like, wow, that is deep. Because at the end of the day, that's true.
Yeah,
if we don't get out and vote, what does that mean?
Right.
The Democrats won't win, and the Caucasians or whatever.
Yeah, statistically, yeah, he's probably 100%.
Republicans,
but
that's what they are.
The statistics and all that.
They still gonna win. So that made a lot of sense. So what do we need to do more of, right? But at the end of the day, like I said,
educating ourselves first and foremost. Educating ourselves on there instead of just posting pictures with a "I voted" sticker. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what? You voted. Do you know what you really voted for? What are these policies that are going to be in place? What is this person really trying to do at the end of the day that's going to benefit you and your family in the long run? I mean, that's really all it's about.
But you know what really bothers me?
What?
Because after they vote, then they're done. They don't pay attention. Do you know there's other votes that are going on?
For that.
Right. There's other votes that's going on that can be affected.
Yeah, because you got the congressmen and this and all the other, You
got people right here in your community.
Yeah, you got people in your community too.
So you really got to pay attention, like, because if this one they don't fail to realize, like he said, we all vote for the Democrats, and usually it's just that time of year we vote. Yeah. But if we get out there and vote more for other things, you realize your voice should be heard.
Your mayor, your senator, stuff like that.
Looks like we got a call coming in, so
we stay on politics too long.
Wow. Intune Radio and Podcast. May you state your name and where you're calling from, please. Oh, you know what? Cancel that right there. I got to catch up, man. It's been a tough week for me.
No, you good. But look, before we stay on this politics thing too long, one thing I do want to say that I went and checked out, man, you had a conversation about previously is what has Trump actually done for minorities, right?
Right.
So I went, did my little research, and I just got a few things for y'all that I didn't even know. And I'm not sitting here saying it's true. I'm not sure if this is just something he spoke on or what. But so one of the things is he secured permanent and record funding for HBCUs.
Really?
Now, if that is true, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think nobody has ever done that.
Was it him or was it somebody that in his camp told him?
I mean, but you gotta think nothing is ever just the president. He can't just sign something. You
Right.
gotta go through them channels. You know what I'm saying? So they also say he expanded affordable options for better healthcare. Okay. You know, if so, then they say tax breaks for low income areas. I mean,
He signed a stimulus check.
you know, and then the last thing, they say that he achieved the lowest Black, Hispanic, and Asian unemployment rates in history.
That's a lie.
So hold up, listen to me now. Listen to me. When I read it, I thought the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure this may be pre-pandemic.
Well, that ain't what I'm talking about because I don't think the job market that great. I think they fill spaces then let people go, so it make it look like it's good. But we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, another time.
Because nobody's getting permanent damn jobs. They're getting temp jobs.
Yes,
we need you temporarily, then you're gone. Or we need you to use up some of this money that we did get, so they won't say whatever in the tax. So we're gonna use you. So there's no permanent jobs going on.
You're right.
And they're not paying anything for any job. Nobody can work for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe $15 an hour. You can't take care of your home with that type of money.
Yeah,
you can't be serious.
This person need at least.
But these temp agencies getting $20 to $20, $25 off you just for them to ability. So I ain't trying to hear
That'd be
that.
a whole nother.
Right. That's why I
That's
say
a whole
let's
nother
do
can
it.
of worms. I want to get into the topic.
But one second, I got one more blast.
Oh, what you
me.
got? What you got?
I'm just saying this real quick. Then we go ahead. Ice Cube and 50 Cent, stop. All you opportunists, cut it out. T.I., stop. All y'all stop. Stop it. You're rappers who made it from the ghetto. Respect that. Don't cross that lane. Not saying you don't have a voice or opinion, but you can't speak for us. Our money don't add up together. It doesn't. We all right? Because we're better than a lot. But don't do that. Your needs, wants, and desires aren't the same as ours. I don't care how much you think they are. You can't tell what Black America wants. You're not in Black America's shoes.
Yeah, when you get to a certain point, I mean, you're still in Black America, but you're not.
You're not in that lane.
You're not in the middle or the bottom. You know
You
what I'm
hear
saying?
Jay-Z saying anything? People hate when I reference Jay-Z. But you hear Jay-Z saying anything?
I mean,
And he ain't a better platform.
He say stuff in the dark, though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He gonna put more action
But not
behind
that.
his off.
I haven't heard him say that.
Oh, yeah, no. I totally agree with that. I'm
And
just
what
saying.
plan do you have? That I mean, like you don't know the plan on my struggle to say you have a plan that's going to save me. My mentally, my level of living is higher than what you think it is. So you can't speak on me. You can't speak on what I want and desire out of, like I said, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dollars a house. You can't talk that same game. And we made you who you are.
Yeah. But we're not gonna blast Cube. Shout out to all the artists.
I'm a blast Cube. And 50 Cent, you another one.
I mean, look.
Stop.
At the end of the day, man, what do they call it? Clout chasing or something to that effect.
They're on a level where they shouldn't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? Like they are on that level, but they want to feel like if they probably feel like if they don't say nothing, then you still gonna get blackballed. So I might as well just say what I'm gonna say.
Not in your own community.
Take the response.
Not in your own community. If every millionaire, billionaire sat back, and I respect LeBron James and I think Jalen Rose, a few of them got academies and schools that they open, and hire some of these Black professors, hire some of these Black janitors and pay them, hire some of these people that can't get those jobs to do when they do get those jobs, they're not getting paid. I don't know.
One of the richest women on the earth has said absolutely nothing.
This ain't the first time she not said nothing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So we can't shoot down the people that's saying what they feel. I mean, that's what they feel.
Difference of opinion. We're gonna leave it there though.
Leave it there.
Not arguments. We just we have enough time. I'm telling the people.
Yeah, I want to
It's
get
just
into the topic. I want some calls. I want to know what people feel. That's what I'm on.
Giving you something you can feel.
Boy, I swear you know you can't sing.
Let's get there then. I just want to play that. Into Radio Podcast. Every Thursday, 7:30, 8:30 p.m. Giving the community a voice. I'm your host, Professor Vanessa, alongside my co-host, Sice the Preacher. You can always call in and voice your opinion. 678-300-2188. Let's get into it. So the topic this week, Sice, is who handles breakups best, women or men? Who handle breakups best, women or men? Women gonna say women, watch. Give us a call, 678-300-2188. I ain't playing with these ladies. Let us know who handles those breakups best, women or men. Now I'm gonna tell you my take until we get that first caller. My take is they're gonna say women, and I get it. Because most of the men do whatever, and they don't care, and they don't have no feelings, and blase, on to the next chick. So, your decision was to dump me. And 10 times out of 10, you were going to tell your family, friends, whoever, that he didn't do this right, he didn't do that right, he did this to me, he was, oh girl, I knew it, he wasn't shit, I told you, are you messing with it? He ain't had shit that you supposed to have? You got a caller. This is about to be some trouble.
Oh, man.
Into Radio Podcast. What's your name and where you calling from? We are good. What's up, OG, Triple G, OG?
What it do?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all talking about which one break up, who gonna say what?
How you gonna call it to say what?
Hey, listen, this is how it go down. Whoever got the side piece, they gonna win.
I'm done.
That's a good point, though. I mean,
so you think whoever got the side?
But what if neither one of them have a side piece? I mean, then what?
Somebody got a side piece.
Somebody.
You just don't break up.
Break up to make up.
Well, you can
That's
break up for many reasons,
all we
though.
do.
Somebody got a side piece in the room.
Somebody got to have a side piece.
I mean, I don't think that's always true. You gotta have a side piece.
You got a side piece if they just buying you breakfast, bro.
I'm done with this.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you for giving us a call into Radio Podcast. Side piece. That might be true too.
I mean, no, it got a truth in it, but I mean, we can't just sit here and assume that in every relationship somebody's cheating.
Well, I told you what it
I
was.
think that'd be a bad assumption.
No, I told you what it is. I'm trying to tell you.
I think it's 50-50.
Okay, so this is what happens, right? Go ahead. Tell us about your 50-50.
Why I think it's 50-50? Because
No. Tell us about why do you think it's 50-50?
I think it's 50-50 because at the end of the day, somebody's heart can be more into it than the other person. You get what I'm saying? Like, people love different. I'm a Cancer. I love hard. So a Gemini may not love the same. You know what I mean? Like, they may not be they into it. They in love, but they not. You know what I mean? They're not fully.
Hold that thought, Size. We got a call coming through.
Okay. Let's keep it going.
And this thing keep going out on me. Intune Radio Podcast. May I have your name and where you calling from?
Yes, this is Camilla. I'm calling from Decatur.
How you doing, Camilla?
Hi, Camilla.
Hi.
And what's your opinion of the topic tonight?
I can barely hear you.
What's your opinion of the topic tonight?
I think the person who has invested the most will feel it the worst. That's what I think.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, a lot of people may say like women are very emotional, but there's some men who have really strong feelings as well. So I feel like whoever invested the most, that's the person who's going to be distraught.
Are you saying financially, or are you just saying, all around the board?
You said mentally or all around?
Financially or all around the board? You saying invested, so I'm just trying to, like, what kind of invested? Emotionally invested, financially, or you just saying as an overall?
I'm gonna say men financially. They may be very distorted about it, but women emotionally, because they've invested a lot of time and a lot of feelings, you know. But I mean, either way, and I heard the man that just called in, he was saying something about, you know,
side piece,
the person who don't have a side piece or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know about that.
Let me say this.
Whoever invested the most, that's the person that's going to be the most hurt.
Check this out, right?
Okay.
Let me tell you a little something about Professor Vanessa. Camilla, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, let me tell you something. And going on what you said, I'm going to tell you why I disagree. Because I done had some women that, okay, I done had a lot of women. Well, not a lot, but enough of them. But not enough of them. I had a few women that made more money than me, right? But I don't care, because that's your money. I don't care. When I leave, that's still gonna be your money. When I leave, I'm gonna have what I have. So for one, I don't care. Two, I've been in relationships that I was brokenhearted, but at some point you get to the point where, yo, what the hell do I keep fighting for? And as a man, I'm like, yo, all right, this is where you want. But that doesn't mean I didn't care, I didn't love, and I wasn't invested.
Do you think she handled the breakup you just were speaking on? You think the other person handled it better than you did?
I think both parties handled it 50-50, like you said, because I was, even though it didn't show, you didn't think so.
How quick did you move on? Because statistics say that men move on after a month.
Let me tell you a story. Camilla, thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling.
Well, we're gonna let you go.
Thank
We appreciate your opinion.
Please keep tuning in.
Yes. Now everybody knows Tanisha Stewart. That's my daughter mom who passed away in 2013. And she's one of the biggest reasons why I'm on to this support of breast cancer awareness. But I'm getting straight to the point. Somebody in her family told me that if I dated a month or so after her passing, they wouldn't be mad. Right? Hold up. But at the same time, when I was taking care of Tanisha, she told me to go ahead and date. Now, that's just off my experience. So off that experience alone, what she said and what she was thinking, which that was in my heart. But after that, I gave to about any of that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I can't sit around here and keep on moping and keep on stressing about why this didn't work out if neither one of us is going to change, listen, or fix the problem.
I don't know if that really be considered a breakup. You know,
I'm talking about anybody. I'm past that. I'm saying once she told me that and she was like, listen, even though she was sick, go ahead, handle your business, date, do whatever. In her mind, she like, live your life. Yeah. So if we decide to move on and you feel as though like, oh, well, I'm done, especially how angrily and rude and disrespectful some women can be, and you be like, yo, who you talking to like that? I don't have no more love for that type of person. Yeah. Or a person to say, I hate you.
Yeah, they can kill that.
All right, we done.
Yeah, I mean,
and let me say one thing: you might have somebody, but you might have somebody that's over there that you done told, "Nah, I'm good."
Used to be on the other side.
So, and
for my little breakup.
Intune Radio Podcast every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Giving the community a voice. Our topic tonight is who handles breakups best, women or men. Give us a call at 678-300-2188. I am your host, Professor Vanessa, alongside Sice the Preacher.
And I don't think I'll ever moved on after a month. A month is quick. Like, the way time passed, I mean, like a month is quick, especially when you say somebody you love. I mean, you gotta.
I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired.
You're gonna have to hug that pillow for a few weeks or something. That's somebody. You
Do
really
grown
love.
Men still hug pillows? You gotta be kidding me.
There's a lot of them out there. Don't let them fool you. I don't know why. That's one thing about men, man. You know, we try to act so tough, but then
I ain't hugging no pillow. Nah, son, I ain't hugging no pillow.
I mean, I was saying, you know, in general, but I'm quite sure somebody done broke your heart. Now let's keep that real. Somebody done broke my heart before a few times. Sometimes
What kind of pillow you had though?
Huh?
You had one of them.
Nautica.
Oh, okay, right.
It was Ralph Lauren. That's what it was.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Them tears fell on designer. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna put these to good use.
You know what I'm saying?
Now here's the thing though, with the breakup, sometimes you see it brewing, right?
Yeah,
So you see it happening.
Mhm.
So do you mentally check out, or do you, like last week we had a caller talking about the stand for the kids. So do you mentally check out?
Still don't agree with that. Sorry.
No, we ain't gonna get into it.
I know, but go ahead.
But do we mentally check out? And when do we mentally check out to the point where it's maybe we're going to see the new side piece, or we done found somebody new, or we conversating with somebody until we know it's official? Because some people just do that. Some people get themselves set up. Hey, look, well, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. The next thing you know, it's like, all right, we checked out
But most
5 months
people,
ago.
they're not giving themselves time to heal. You don't give yourself time to heal, you're going to take whatever mess you already had in that relationship and bring it into the next relationship just to have it be more mess.
Yeah, everybody does that.
Everybody do it, but I'm just saying. But then that's why when we just talked about marriage last week and we talked about them type of numbers, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have these problems. You're not even giving yourself time to heal. You're just saying, oh, well, F her, I'm going
I
to keep
sound
going.
angry.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, no, I'm not angry. I'm just...
Man on the loose. Man, listen, you wait 6 days? Nigga, you crazy.
I'm just being realistic because, I mean, at the end of the day, me being a man, and let's say I go through a breakup, and then 2 weeks later, I see you on IG with Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be tight. Like, I barely done got my stuff out the house.
Yeah, I ain't been in a relationship in a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
that.
it's just like, but that go back to, what was his name? Camilla?
Yeah, Camilla. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that go back to
We got a
Camilla.
call out.
About being invested.
Into Radio Podcast. Max, where you call
Oh,
from?
geez, I'm back, man. I just had to call, man. Look here, man. I just had to call. I got to do it. Look here, 1 week, 2 weeks. If y'all ain't doing it right, fellas head to the strip club. The ladies, they friends call them, tell them they got another dude they can hook up with. You got to move on. Number one, you don't own each other. You own yourself.
Good point.
You cannot be sad and moping over somebody who don't want you. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna make matters worse. So I know a lot of people ain't, big fans of R. Kelly, but R. Kelly said it best.
When a woman's fed up.
When a woman fed up, nah. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
I hope you ain't singing that.
You heard what the man said? It's like running out of love. So listen,
But he only
if you
gave
ain't
you
heard
one.
nothing,
He only
right.
gave you one side though.
Hey, it's two sides,
I
man.
know.
Size, hers, mine, and the truth.
Yeah.
And when they get together,
What?
when everybody get together and talk about how they feel, that's the third side. A man gonna tell you his view, woman gonna tell you her view, but when them two get together, it's gonna be a whole different story.
Yeah, the women gonna believe their friend.
I say move on.
I agree with you, caller. Well, thank you for calling, sir. We appreciate you
appreciate
every
it.
time. Triple G, OG.
I'm headed to the stripper. I'm in love with a stripper.
He got a side piece.
Mm.
Okay, so
Well, we went from
don't get me wrong.
being invested
My feelings are still involved. That's what I'm
feelings
saying.
are very
But
involved, though.
I'm at the point where this dating situation, I could turn it off. Like, all right, well, it is what it is. I hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt, but
yeah, we're gonna hurt.
it's difficult, man. I just think that
I want to
women.
know what y'all think.
Give
I
us
want
a call.
Y'all to call in because I know y'all sitting there watching and you got something valid to say. We would love to hear it.
678-300-2188. Our topic of the night is who handle breakups best, women or men?
I know women are more emotionally
And
physically
not
probably-
true.
probably hurt when it comes to breakups.
Men hurt too.
Hmm?
Men hurt too.
Men hurt too, but you know what it is? Pride. Pride. That's what it be. We'll bottle everything up until we explode on the next chick.
So We have Diamond here. For life, Dalala said, I agree. The person who invests more into the relationship on all levels hurts the most. It also depends on what transpired leading to the breakup. Yes, when a woman's fed up, for real. Man, men get fed up too. Men get fed up. You see, that's the problem. There ain't enough of strong men out here to understand that, hey, we have feelings too, but at the same time, I'm still a man.
Yeah.
I ain't listen. I'm the man. I understand we can talk about, negotiate it out through, but it's a lot of us that fall victim to that. You know, this is a woman's world stuff, and they hold it close because what they say is gold. Like I always seen some.
I mean, James Brown says it's a man's world. I'm always doing that.
But what's the female name?
What?
God, I just heard the song today. I love her. Blame it on me. Say it was my fault. Say I left you alone in the rain. I forget her name, Chrisette Michelle, or something like.
Oh, I don't know, but Chrisette Michelle is an artist.
Yeah, whatever. But she said, blame it on me. See, they can say we don't. A lot of times, all right, men cheat. I get it. Some men.
Women cheat.
I mean, I'm just saying. But what I'm saying, I don't cheat. I don't cheat though.
They just cheat better.
But listen, I'm not gonna get into that. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right here, right? Some men, they love hard.
Yeah.
Just like women say they love hard.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when I feel like women try to take advantage of their weakness. You know, like I got them. And then when you get to the boiling point, it's I'm the victim. But you made me get there. And look at how many fellas do crazy things after they're hurt. Because we hold that emotion in so much. And we're afraid to show it.
Yeah.
But when we do show it, they look at us like we're weak. But it takes us to snap for them to see, oh no, he a man. But then you crazy. You need to go see a shrink. Something's wrong with you.
So you speaking from experience.
I'm speaking from experience. like because the things that I'm asking of you is too much, but you want it all from me.
Right.
My mom sat in front of a woman one time and she told her, she said, well, you said I could have told me everything that you didn't like or was wrong with him. But you ever think that it might be something about you he don't like? Yeah. Because they don't ever ask or wonder those questions.
Or they do, but I just think people kind of
they don't. They don't. So I'm talking about the women. So then they sit up there and they don't know the stuff.
This man.
I'm keeping it real. And I'm speaking from experience.
Oh, yeah, no,
so they don't know this stuff. So now when they see you're not the same anymore, well, it's because something you done did that you don't know you did. So they say, I ain't do nothing wrong. He tripping. I don't know. Oh, you was good to him. You was perfect to him. What's wrong with him? He asked for too much.
Because they don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Nobody knows.
Because they see you posting pictures and y'all smiling at the fair. She might have cursed me out when we got back in the car. She might curse me out for nothing.
Right.
Because I
see you looking at that other
yeah. She didn't get the funnel cake. Or it could be something dumb. You ain't get the all-day pass. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It do be little stuff people just don't see behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So they always going. It's really just assumptions.
Thank you, Diamond. Chrisette Michelle. She knew the song. See, Diamond knew the song. Diamond Life Lala knew the song. That's Lala.
You need to know the song.
Lala
quote people.
I know the song. You better learn the song because when she starts singing, she busts the windows out your car. You know that song, don't you?
Sure do.
You sure
because
do.
There's a lot of them crazy women out there that do that.
Exactly.
There's guys that do it too. Damn because personal property ain't cool on no level. Like
he always go to the bat. They want to take the ball back when he hit it.
What you mean?
Say what it is. There's a lot of women out here and a lot of guys that do the same damn thing. But this is the problem.
Dudes that do some
women would jump out there and do it quickly. Men would let it build up.
You remember when they had that video of that chick? I guess it was her boyfriend truck or something.
Before you give me some information, you gotta know some names. Remember? No. You said the chick. You got like you said about. I gotta know what I'm talking about. Who's the chick? See now, you just told me. You just told me.
Instagram or something. You talking about somebody famous. We talking about somebody that looked dumb on a video because they wanted to do some vandalizing for whatever reason, and they got blown back. Yeah. Now you sitting here running. Probably got 3rd-degree burns.
First of all, hold on.
For $2 worth of gas.
She went wrong when she got the gas. You don't blow up a car. Right. Oh my God. Your people.
Look. What happened to matches? Yeah, you sitting there with a lighter that you light your L's with on the gas. What you expect to happen?
Hey man,
Yo, y'all know if your girl crazy or not.
Rosalind McLaren said, y'all sure? Wait, y'all sure know a lot about something y'all not a woman. Shaking my head. You know why? Because just because we don't know. Listen, let me tell this story because I get hyped when I tell this story.
Tell the story. Talk that talk.
My mom told me this: I can never be able to teach you how to be a man, but I can teach you what's expected of a woman from a man. So when you say that statement that we don't know, our experiences give us a little bit of information.
Yeah,
it really does, and that's what I'm sharing a little bit with you. I'm not, it ain't all that crazy, but I've had situations where I'm listening to these women because I do self-evaluation. I read to what women say, and I try to find out their wants, needs, and desires. Because in that way, I know if I'm going to deal with them or not, right?
Wishes, ain't you?
I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get this relationship. I'm trying to get this relationship situation together, but I'm listening because the one female I dated after Tanisha passed, she wanted to be loved unconditionally and harder than what I was expecting.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, I didn't give her what she wanted. And the second relationship I tried to have after Tanisha had passed, the things that I was doing for her, it was like, then you're supposed to be doing this for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, exactly. And I'm like, wow. So she was, it was crazy, but I got all the blame. But you wasn't listening to what you were doing. So when they say stuff like that, I was
wrong.
Oh, me? At times,
are you a man who can admit when you're wrong?
Oh yeah. I've learned to do that because it's not gonna hurt anything. It saves the argument. You're a man. It saves the argument. Nah, you're right, baby. Keep it moving.
Yeah,
if you don't want to argue.
Right, but when we do that, then it's not being nonchalant. But at least a try.
When I do it, they look at it like, oh well, you're doing too much. But I'm saying if I did the same thing that you just did to me, you would lose your mind.
But do you be calm like this?
No,
because
you can't hold me. Because you can't hold me to something that you're not going to do. You can't hold me to that. So when I bring it back to you, you overreacting. You just said that. No, I'm mad now because you held me to that. Now you don't want to do it.
Psychological.
Yeah, but then you think we're the bad guys. I'm tired of that. Give us a call 678-21. I'm messing up the whole number.
And just voice your opinion, so we can hear what you're talking about. Since we claiming to know so much.
Yeah,
you could definitely dial that number. Give them the number again.
All your relationships are their fault, man. Give me the number. The number is once again 678-300. Let me get it right. 300-2188. You think I know that number? I think I know that. But come on with it. Ain't nobody scared. Listen, this is an open discussion and your opinion matters. Into Radio Podcast, giving the community a voice. So give us a call at 218. I keep saying this number crazy. 678-300-2188. Let's get it popping. Ain't nobody scared of you. Man, we're about that life here.
We're about that life here.
She said she did. Bring it on. The topic tonight is who handles breakups best, women or men. I don't see these women responding like they should be. Y'all scared because y'all got 2 men on the mic? No, pause. Hold on, let's get that out of the way. Pause. But anyway, I said you got 2 men on the mic. Pause.
We grown.
But give us a call and voice your opinion. I was told today that you guys need a woman on the show. So if you want to be a guest, give us that good old email shout out, intuneradiopodcast@gmail.com. Yeah. Or you can give us a call at 678-300-2188. If you want to be a guest on the show to discuss anything you want to, hit that number and hit the email so we can get into it. Fellas, the same go to you. That'll be intuneradiopodcast@gmail.com. And the phone number is 678-300-2188.
Yeah.
So let us know what's going on. What's up, Sice?
Man, I'm just still tripping. For one, I'm still tripping about the side piece.
Side.
No, I'm still tripping off that.
You must have had a side piece before.
No. I mean,
just asking.
I'm just saying, like I said, I done had some bad breakups. Like, it was sometimes I may have bounced back kind of quick, but then sometimes you just don't bounce back that quick. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on what you're going. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was younger, I probably used to be like,
So you had some side pieces.
No, it ain't about.
Say some preachers in the building.
It wasn't even about having side pieces. It just be like, boy.
Go ahead and preach, Sice.
Nah, it just be like,
Sister Barbara Marie Thomas.
especially when you're in high school or something. Oh, man. Your boy, my.
Into Radio Podcast. Man, state your name and where you calling from, please.
Hello.
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 Hello. We're in a delayed reaction.
Barbara, Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, well, what's your opinion on the topic tonight?
Camera in the building.
Shout out to
I
Alabama. Roll Tide. Go ahead.
I think men have a harder time with breakups. I still have an ex after all these years of not being in a relationship. He still comes to me and be like, are you married? Are you dating? I have a child by this person, and she's 32 years old. And he's still pursuing something that he would never have.
Wow.
He want that old thing back.
Thinking back.
He want that old thing back.
Thinking back. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, I understand it, but I mean, I'm
Wait a
sure
minute,
he's
do
not the
he?
only person.
Oh wow.
It's people
Wow,
that-
that was deep though.
What?
I mean, like all them years, he's still. Ooh. You know what? I think it's the fact that you are just.
You may have loved him in the way nobody else.
Or you
treated
a
him
good
the way.
woman.
Yeah.
You was the best woman that he could.
People make mistakes.
Right. So I think he might have thought. I can't speak for him, but he
Yeah.
might think, "But hey, that was the best situation." Because I have those moments. I'm like, "Damn, I should have messed up with her." I had a couple. Just but I messed up on it. But like, dang, man, that was the best situation. And to this day, I still think about, damn, what if?
What if?
But I don't think about it like that because I don't let it interfere with any other situation.
Yeah, you're not gonna
I just
move forward.
when I go through it, I be like, dang, I don't messed up. Maybe I should have.
But then I also have an ex that is, hello?
Yes, we're here. We're listening.
I have another ex who we dated for a long period of time. And because I wouldn't accept a lot of things that he was doing in his life, he still be trying to find somebody that looked like me, that talked like me.
Is that the stalker one? That's the stalker.
But now he's married. And I guarantee you, if I went back to New Jersey, he still would be all over me, even though he know he's married.
Sunshine in the building. Into radio.
Whoa!
Thank you for calling, cousin. Thank you for calling, caller. I said, cousin. Thank you for calling, caller. We appreciate you.
Really appreciate
And
it. But, I mean,
thanks for joining. Did you have anything else you want to add to that? Okay. Thank you for calling.
I mean,
So
sometimes you mess up. I mean, and you just want to get back right. I mean, it just be like that. Oh, excuse me, but then, you might have that wop.
we don't have a
Look, we gonna call a spade. But I mean, that's the reality. I mean, sometimes it just be like, boy, why?
I don't cook, I don't clean. How you
Right? Why did I do whoopty whoopty?
It's all right.
whoop?
I am done.
Good. I be sitting there.
Thanks
boy.
thank you for joining in on all platforms. Into Radio
We
Podcast
appreciate
happening
y'all.
every Thursday, 7:30, 8:30 p.m. Give us a call at 678-300-2188.
Number right.
Man. Or you can
I don't say the number because I'm just bad with dates.
or you can email us at
Oh, yeah.
intuneradiopodcast@gmail.com for any questions, concerns, any topics you want to bring up at any given time. The topic of the night is who handles breakups best, women or men. Woo!
Y'all can still comment even after this. It still will air.
Yeah,
We always go check it out, watch it, have your friends watch it, have them comment, so on and so forth. So it definitely will always be available. It'll probably be up a day later, but it will be available to still go and watch, check it out.
What did you just say?
Huh?
What did you just say?
What about the video being available? It might not be available immediately, but they can still, tomorrow when it's uploaded to whatever platform, they can still go comment, share it, let your friends watch, comment, share. You know,
I just want to say it again, because I will respond myself personally. I'm going to respond to everyone that I possibly can, and let it be. You know what the funny thing is? I'll talk to you about that. But yeah, most definitely. Definitely do that on Facebook, YouTube, or on Instagram. Once again, our topic for tonight is who handles breakups best, women or men. We had some very interesting callers, shared a few stories ourselves. But I just want to, time goes by so fast.
Yeah,
Can you believe that? Like, it used to be an hour, but now it's looking like, okay, hour and 24 minutes. I mean, an hour, and we just go by so fast.
Yeah, that's what I was about. We get a good conversation, man.
Yo, we definitely appreciate our listeners, callers, and watchers. Most definitely. Okay, I do have a trivia question tonight.
What you got?
What or who did Kobe Bryant's parents name him after? What or who did Kobe Bryant's parents name him after?
I know y'all going to Google, but come on, call.
I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about Kobe Bryant. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't know he played for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
30 seconds?
You want to give him 30 seconds? Come on,
Or 7 days a week.
Somebody got it.
Certified.
Yo, but for real though, you can't tell me you ain't never just sat in the house, played the game while you was crying or nothing?
No, I got to spend more time crying.
Oh, okay.
I can't do two things at once. I can't drink and chew bubblegum.
Oh, okay. But like, so you a loud crier? Or you sitting there and sniffing?
I just talked to my cousin all day.
Oh, so you gonna cry
Make
more.
his life miserable. Make his life miserable.
They gonna make you feel.
He like, man, because I don't want to hear this shit again. I'm like, no, man, I'm saying no, man. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Yo, you see that play? But man, the only thing, she just made me mad, man. Nigga, did I just tell? Me and him go through it, but he listens to me. Then he tell me the same thing.
You
Well,
got it, you got it. Oh, man.
Oh my God. When a woman's fed up, she goes get a side piece. I'm saying, okay, so the trivia question is, what or who did Kobe Bryant's parents name him after?
Anybody?
Somebody in the comments said Kobe Beef.
Kobe
Boss!
Beef. What is Kobe Beef?
Oh my God! What the hell?
What is Kobe Beef? I mean, it must be a real thing. But...
I would drop the mic, but I paid for him. Listen, the trivia is what or who did Kobe Bryant's parents name him after? The answer is a type of steak.
Type of state?
Right, steak. It just wasn't Kobe's beef.
Okay, I'm about to say somebody said something about some beef.
I'm done. I am dead.
I don't know.
All right. So once again, Sice, it's that time. So I'm gonna give a few shout outs. Got to definitely shoot out to the famous. Wait a minute.
You gonna tell us the answer?
I did already. Remember, I said the Kobe steak. No, the type of steak.
A type of.
A type of steak.
But you said, you know what?
Hey,
you need to tighten up.
She said Kobe beef.
You said who?
His parents. What or
who? Or what? Oh,
right.
Okay, y'all. My bad. All right. So this is
for real. Kobe beef. I gotta listen. This is what we're gonna do. Diamond Life, Lala. We're looking up further, and if that's the answer, then we'll let you know. She said steak is beef. No, I ain't trying to hear that. I don't know what steak. Thanks, but I definitely she hit me with the duh. Don't do that. But I think it's for Moose Faison Men's Fashion. FAMEUSE FAISON Men's Faison, right? So that's the men's clothing store that I got my sweater from last week.
Right.
Definitely appreciate her.
Where you put that sweater at?
I'm setting it up to be worn.
No, I'm saying where you put it at.
It's with the rest of them, man.
I got some kicks I ain't even worn. They're still in the closet.
No.
You've been in there. I got them in July.
No.
I ain't even laced them up yet.
Nah, bro, it's my sweater. We gotta go get your own. So she's located at 6030 Highway 85, Suite 231, Riverdale, Georgia, 30274. You can contact her by phone at 678-677-4633. Ask to speak to Kelly Okora, and she is the owner. All men's clothing store with great prices and deals, so go check them out.
Make sure y'all go check them out. They got some dope clothes in there.
You can reach them on all social
grown
media
man
platforms. All social.
You know, I don't know if they got skinny jeans in there, but
She'll order them for
it's
you.
Definitely, yeah.
She'll order
probably
for you.
for
She got time.
Definitely some grown man stuff in there. You know, you're gonna step out with your lady, or a business affair, or something of that.
Most definitely.
So
7 days a week. Also, go check out the.
Jedi Boutique.
Yes.
Their unisex store.
Mhm.
They're also owned by Jaden Diamond. You can check them out at Suite 224 in Riverdale, Georgia. Again, that is Jedi Boutique. Check out Jaden Diamond.
Exactly. So, Sight, since that time, we definitely enjoyed you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed us as
I was
well.
having fun, man.
Yeah, I did too. It's a good topic.
You sitting here telling us these stories and whatnot, man.
Hey, man, it's been a great night. We really enjoyed ourselves.
He gonna cry when he get in the car.
That's what he get. That's what he get. Let's get there. Have a good night. Intune Radio Podcast every Thursday, 7:30, 8:30 p.m. Always come check us out. Most definitely glad to have you. Glad to have you here every week.
Appreciate y'all support.
Most definitely. So on that note, have a good one, please, people. And we're out.
Stay in tune.
Intune Radio and Podcast. You got it.
That grass ain't green on the other side.
Oh my God.
I've been made.
Oh my God.
That boy Chris ain't never alive, boy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Was it ready?
Is that the way it goes? Which one was it? I'm trying to think.
Gotta think of the next.
Boom. My
I
neck.
know that was his sister. That's how it was. But I'm like,